Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this is a drill that we do. It's a shot drill, okay, mostly for the double leg, all right, but this is what we use for our little guys, 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, all right, they're still learning the basics and they're struggling with their shots a little bit. So what we do here, we don't use a partner at all. All right, we have them do it on their own, and once they get this mastered, once they get the fundamentals of the shot mastered, then we start moving them up to working with a partner, and then we do these steps again. So just imagine all the steps I'm doing with just a partner going like this or being in a stance, and that's how you can implement it maybe for your more intermediate or proficient wrestlers that are doing this. If you're a parent or a coach that is trying to get some drills and get some ideas for your guys. So what I do, all right, is I get them in a stance. If you don't know how to do a stance, or if you haven't taught a stance yet, or your wrestler doesn't know one, go watch my video on stance and stance in motion, or front foot, back foot. That's gonna help you out a lot. I would suggest getting out of this video and going straight to that one first, and then coming back. All right, so what we do is we get them in a stance. I'm actually gonna back up a little bit. So we get them in a stance here, all right? And I go in 4 steps. Some coaches have a variation, but it's usually gonna be about these steps. All right, this is what I like to do personally, but you can put your own spin on it if there's a certain way you like to do it, okay? So first step that I like, level change, all right? Now, one thing you're gonna run into when you have your guys level change, so what I teach them is do an air squat, all right? Then get in your stance, now do an air squat. That's your level change, okay? A lot of times you'll see this with a level change with some of your lazier kids, or they just don't know, all right? They go like this. I have a few kids that do this number right here. That's not a level change. All right, we got to make sure we're getting the basics down. All right, so what they're going to do, squat down. Head forward. Our head is always looking right at their chest. All right, head forward, eyes in the back of our head. All right, like a shark. All right, we're just squatting down. Okay? Also, too, you'll probably see this when you start implementing this into whatever you're doing. All right, you'll see a lot of kids go in with their knee. Try to get them to avoid that. All right, that's a huge mistake. We don't want that. We want our knees going out. All right, just like if you're squatting, you don't want your knees in, you want your knees out. All right, same thing with our stance. So we got step 1, level change. All right, hands in front, hands always under the knee. All right, step 2, you could say shot step. I say big step because the kids that I coach are really young. All right, and this is just how I have to get them to get to the next step. So I'll say big step. But obviously, if you're a more experienced wrestler, you're going to say penetration step or shot step, all right? But all of it's fine. The little kids understand it better, I think, when you say big step, because they'll overemphasize it, all right? You'll see a lot of this, all right? That's easier to correct than this, all right? Just get them to step. So step 1, level change. Step 2, big step. Step 3, make sure their hands are in front. Driving to our knee. This foot doesn't come back up until this knee is down. All right? Driving to our knee, other foot follows. All right? So we'll have 2 points of pressure for us, and if we're with an opponent, we'll have 4. My foot, his foot, my knee, his foot. All right? But just for this drill, my foot, my knee. All right? We don't want our foot up. We don't want it here. Okay? We don't want it back. All right? On this step 3, I like to have my foot right here. That way I can drive, all right? I tell my kids, hands here on our chest, okay? Because once they get in with a partner, you don't want their elbows out. You don't want their hands out. You want their hands in, like they're hugging the legs. Foot here, step 4, drive, all right? One thing I ran into is the kids kind of have a hard time with that drive step, or you'll get some goofy kids that just sprint to the end of the wall. So what I say is, hey, 2 big steps, all right? So we're here, 2 big steps, count them out. And have them count. 1, 2, shuffle step. All right, so step 1, level change. Step 2, big step. Step 3, drive to our knee. Foot here. Step 4, 2 big steps. 1, 2. All right, we're back down. One more time, fast, okay? So we're here, boom, boom, boom. All right, go try it out. Hey guys, I hope you liked that video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment what you want to see next, and if you have any personalized questions for me, make sure you go to the link in the description for my Connect, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. See ya.
Looking to dominate on the mat or in the cage? Takedown Sportswear has you covered with top-tier rash guards, fight shorts, and wrestling singlets built for performance and durability. Takedown proudly sponsors the best in MMA, including Bellator and the PFL. They outfit the best fighters in the game. Now it's your turn to train and compete like a pro. Get your Takedown gear today by visiting the link in the description or using code TMA Wrestling to get 15% off. Gear up and throw down with Takedown.